Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, it was such a boring day on the Bitcoin chart. Really, nothing happened. We are below the last swing high. We are above the last swing low. And that takes us not any further really, and Bitcoin is sort of just in a consolidation phase. The move currently looks really, really corrective. This move to the upside, which started on the 19th of April. A lot of overlapping price action here, but we are still moving in the ascending price channel. These channels often tend to break to the downside eventually. The support area hasn't changed. We're going to zoom in a minute. First of all, let's take a look at the two wave counts that I'm following. They are both, I'm fairly neutral really about do we get another dip into the support area or not. It is overall my view that we continue with the bullish market from either directly from here, okay, or after another dip in the support area. So it's overall bullish. The main support area on the daily time frame, the larger time frame, is this one here. And the key support is 50,725. The overall bullish assumption on this chart doesn't need to be revised. No changes are needed as long as we're holding that level. But we have to give the price that space in case it needs it. I don't think it needs the entire space. I don't think Bitcoin needs the entire space all the way down to 50,725. I potentially could imagine a move down to 55K, but it's not a prediction. It's just that that's still a potential. We haven't broken out. We haven't even come close to the last resistance levels up here, like the April high or the March high. So we haven't really reached those, okay? But we are still moving in this range, and the movement to the upside, as I said, from the 19th of April low here, from that Friday low, that's just corrective. So there are two counts really that I follow mainly. One is the short-term bullish one. One is the short-term bearish one. And in the short-term bearish one, which is the white scenario, we're dealing with a W, X, Y structure, and the Y wave consists of an A, B, C structure, and this here currently is a B wave rally, and we could easily come down in a C wave next. That's a similar count that I also follow in the Ethereum chart, but I will not be able to confirm that this C wave to the downside has or is unfolding until we break below micro support. The micro support area I'm following or I'm watching is defined between 61,186 and 64,220. It's between the 78.6 retracement and the 38.2 retracement levels, as highlighted by the orange micro support zone on the chart. And this is also relevant to the short-term or for the short-term bullish count that takes us to that short-term bullish perspective, in which we have an A, B, C structure, and the C wave could have completed here on the 19th of April. So it means the low could be in, but it's not 100% clear. I wish I could give you really a very clear view, but I can't, not on this time frame. Overall, yes, overall I did tell you already we are bullish. Bitcoin's, let's say, bull market target points still towards around about $125,000. And yeah, bullish. It's just that in the very short term, because the patterns are a little bit ambiguous, I can't clearly confirm that we've already bottomed. Okay, that's too early. So the analysis, however, can tell us the relevant parameters that now need to be respected to have a bullish perspective, a directly bullish perspective. And the micro support area, already mentioned it. If we dip into this micro support area, it would be a test for the yellow count. The yellow count is the short-term bullish one, in which we completed 5 waves up in a wave 1. Maybe one more high, but ideally this has topped in wave 1. And then we get sort of an ABC structure to the downside in wave 2. If we see a break above 67,852, it would shift probabilities towards short-term something more bullish. Then I will stop watching for a wave 2, because that would then imply that we are already in the blue third wave. So basically, it's just a different way of counting this. What I've labeled here as wave 1 from Monday high, actually topped already here on Friday. Okay, and we're now already in the third wave that could take us to 71.5K. Then we get a 4 and a 5. So this is sort of, they are both bullish potentials, one just a little bit more bullish. And then don't forget that as soon as we break support, we could also be still in the white count. But basically, I think the best way to approach this is, if there is a dip, first to pay attention to that upper support region. If there's a reaction, it could be that the third wave rally to the upside is unfolding as per the yellow count. And if we see a dip below that micro support area, then it's likely the white count. So it's very, very simple. There is a very clear level that distinguishes between the two, and that's the 78.6 retracement at 61,180. But in both counts, we're bullish, which means that from a technical point of view, I think dips could be opportunities. And if we rally much higher, then obviously profit taking might make sense, especially if the move to the upside remains corrective as it is right now. Profit taking, I think, is quite important, but only partial profit taking, because the next rally should take us to 90K plus, and you don't want to be sidelined. I think that's just sort of generally what's reasonable, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, not much more to add. I think if we see a break below the trend line, as already said in the previous videos earlier today, a break below the trend line could indicate the start of the wave 2. Until then, yeah, no change, and just consolidation basically. Unfortunately, nothing more exciting happened, so I can't really. I've run out of things to say, unfortunately. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow we get a bit more action. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.